Hey everyone and welcome back. If you are new here then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to be organising and tidying this whole situation going on behind me. This is going to be part of a new series on here because I am going to be moving out over the next month or so, and I've always wanted to share with you like my little makeup room and my setup and everything, and as this is not coming with me, then I wanted to show you what it looks like now, and then when we move out we're going to have a whole new setup, a whole new room, which is really exciting, so you guys can give me advice on how to set all that up and everything. So I've got plenty of videos planned for that because I need to pack everything away. Eventually I've got to pack all my makeup, organise all my wardrobe, sort out all my clothes and everything, and of course there will be makeup tutorials like all the time because makeup tutorials is what I do on here. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw in a few different things on here as well just to switch it up a bit, because now I've got to be like a grown-up and look after myself. I have just filmed my makeup as well, which is why this is all messy, and that will be live on my Instagram stories. I'll highlight it. I'll leave my Instagram down below, but it will be on my highlights when I finally get around to doing that. So yeah, I hope you liked today's video. I've never done anything like this before, but I like watching people organise and tidy even though I don't like doing it myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do, and let's just get into it. I've just made myself a little bit lower and then we'll zoom in a second. I never use this lens anymore, so I'm so sorry if I cock this up, but this is my whole vanity situation going on. I've got these, which are, I think they're the Alex straws from IKEA. I swear that everybody has either got these or I've had these at some point. These are the Alex straws. I've got two, so one each side, and then this actually isn't attached to the drawers, it's just like just a tabletop on its own, which is also from IKEA. And then this mirror is from Illuminated Mirrors and it does dim down and then it goes really bright as well. This lighting is like perfect for doing your makeup in the morning, especially like in the winter when it's dark. So I don't actually like to keep too much like out on my vanity because I really like it when it looks nice and clean and minimalistic. I don't even know if that's the word, but I don't like a lot of things on here. So I only keep my makeup brushes, brush cleaner on here, and then at the back I've got this like pink case which I like to keep all my everyday things in there. So we'll move on to that later on, we'll zoom in. The reason why it actually looks like this at the moment is when I come to do a makeup tutorial or just my makeup in general, I get everything out and set it out like in order of how I want to use it, and then the further that I go into doing my makeup, the further the makeup spreads and it just gets a mess, and then half the time I just leave it till the next day because I'm lazy. But today we're going to tidy it up. I'll go around and pick up all my makeup brushes first. These do need cleaning. All my brushes need cleaning. Might do it after this video, might not. But these are definitely all makeup brushes, so they can go in here. So the makeup brush cleaner which I use is from Clean. I use this to clean my brushes at work as well, and it's just really good. So I'll keep this just in case I need to sort of switch between colours or something, or if there's quite a lot of build up on my brushes I use this. I'll bring you in a little bit closer and we'll organise everything into this side and then the other side. Okay, so let's open the first drawer. So in here I have all of my face powders and bronzers and things like that. As my storage containers inside my drawers, they are either subscription boxes or takeaway containers, because I've known that I'm not going to be keeping this, so I haven't faffed about getting like proper containers for inside here, so I've just made do, but it's worked really well for me so far. Got all my face powders, so highlighters, bronzers, finishing powders. I have like a bit of a random box at the back for like an overflow of things that wouldn't fit in here, and I have all of my mascaras, gel liners and things, and all of my brow pencils and eyeliners and things like that. I'm pretty sure in this bag we have things that need to go in here. So I have my Anastasia bronzer, Anastasia bronzer, because I've just used this bag to do my makeup just, but this is my everyday makeup bag which needs to go back there. So everything in here will need to come in these drawers at some point. And then I have a blush which needs to go in there. Oh, I always keep my eye base in here as well because I always like need that first. So this is the P. Louise base, so that can go in there. I have a mascara which needs to go in the mascara tub, and I think that's it. So I just got my blush from Illamasqua, my Champagne Pop highlight, and then my bronzer. And I think that's it for that drawer for now. Oh, and then eyebrow pencil, because I don't use an eyebrow pencil every day, so that can go in there. So for my pencils, I just keep them in little pencil cases, and then there's a tub for everything else. And I think that's pretty much it for this drawer. It does actually look quite organised. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so let's move on to drawer number 2. They are a little bit squeaky as well. This is like my base drawer, so all foundations, concealers and setting powders and things like that. So I know there's definitely some on here. This is my everyday one, so that will go over there later on. I know there's base products in here which need to go into there. I don't think I have that many foundations. My favourites are, I really like the Fenty Beauty one, which I've got on today, but I do want to try the more hydrating one of this because that looks really nice. I have my Fenty Beauty primer, which I absolutely love. My Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is my all-time favourite foundation. The Rimmel Wake Me Up, absolutely love as an everyday one. And the Cover FX custom drops I use all the time. Little compartment, I keep all of my colour correctors and like contour sticks and like God, I can't get my words out, facial illuminators, I think. So I've got my Becca, the Shimmering Skin Perfector, absolutely love those. I've got like cream highlighters, the Duo contour sticks from Rimmel, which I use as my contour all the time. Colour correcting palettes. Honestly, I don't really use this section that often, apart from if I need like a cream contour. That's really the only thing I go in for. I don't use colour correctors that often, but they're there in an emergency if I need them. And then I've got 2 concealers. Today I've used the MAC Studio Fix concealer, and then the Makeup Revolution concealer is my absolute favourite. And then I've only got a couple of others. I've got the Barry M, the Full Coverage Concealer, love that. Everyone, I think at some point has used the Maybelline Eraser Eye. And I've got my beautiful bronze in the LA Girl Pro Concealer because I use that as my contour as well. So they are all there. And then I only have one sort of cream bronzer, which I absolutely love, which is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. And then I've just got a couple of different setting powders, which I don't use too often. That is all my base drawer. Again, it's already quite organised, and I'm pretty positive everything off there is in here. So that's another drawer done. Okay, so I'm trying to get lower and lower. Hopefully you're liking this video. Let me know if you are. If you're still here, then let me know in the comments. So this drawer, there's 2 small drawers and then 3 bigger ones. So the next one is my favourite, which is the eyeshadow palette drawer. So I don't feel like I hoard a lot of makeup. Like I don't have a lot of bronzers and blushes and highlighters and things, but I do like to collect eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks. I think are like my go-tos, which I just hoard. So in here are all my eyeshadow palettes and face palettes as well. I've got the Conspiracy palette, and where I can, I do like to keep my eyeshadow palettes in their containers. So my Huda Beauty, Modern Renaissance, Life's a Drag are all still in their packaging. The Be Perfect, the Carnival palette as well, I absolutely love this because it's just got like every colour in that you could ever need really. And then I do love the Carly Bybel, the Deluxe palette for highlighters. There's loads of highlighters in the bottom and they are stunning. I have got a Broken Sea palette with Makeup Geek shadows in, but it hasn't got like a top on, so it's not really like that protected now. I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, Masquerade by Juvia's Place. I don't actually use that one that often. If I was going to use an eyeshadow palette every day, it would have to be the the Zoe Cocoa Blend. I don't use eyeshadow now for my everyday makeup because I am lazy and I cannot be bothered, but that's what I used to use like every day. And if I was doing like an easy everyday makeup, I'd use that. So they can all go in here. I do try and keep them in some kind of order, but I'm always using different ones for like videos and stuff, so it doesn't always happen. And on my desk I have the mini controversy palette. I did an eyeshadow tutorial with that the other day. I love this collection. We'll put that again. I'm going to leave that in its packet. I'm a sucker for packaging. With my kit at work, I like to depot everything so it's like easy to manage, but when it comes to my own things, like, I keep everything in its packet. So I've used the Nip and Fab contour palette today, and then this is the little palette which I always use as my mirror for when I'm doing tutorials. It's just a random like Illamasqua palette, but I feel like it's a good size because it's not too big to get in the way of the camera. That is my palette drawer. I think we're all organised. There's nothing else off my desk to go back in here, so this one can be closed as well. And then the last two drawers, I don't actually use that often. They're just full of like random things, but I'll show you just because I know that you guys are nosy. So in this one, I have cotton pads because we always need them, and then there's like a lot of skincare in here, and I'm not really like that into skincare. Like, I use what I use because it suits my skin and I like it. I don't really change it up that often. But in here we have a lot of face masks. I bought the Pears soap because I want to try and do soap brows, but because it's in here I always forget that I've got it. In here is just some, well, a lot of face masks, and I've got some extra wipes. I don't really use wipes that often, to be honest, and once these are gone I will be using going over to the biodegradable ones. So that's something else. Also got a spare Urban Decay setting spray because that is my absolute favourite. I've got this mask which is actually really nice. It's from Vichy. It's like a hydrating one, it's like a gel. It's really like refreshing and nice. And I've also got my Illamasqua Hydra Veil, really like that as well. And but again, this is just one drawer which I just keep forgetting to go in. But skincare's not really my thing. So yeah, we'll shut that one. And then in my very bottom drawer, which I don't know whether you'll be able to see, there's just a box in here which I keep all of my camera things in. So I've got, so my microphone will go in here, I've got my battery charger, this is my other lens, which is what I film my makeup tutorials with. This is the Canon 50mm lens. So that goes in here. I've only got two lenses, this one and that one. And then in here I'll also put my little focusing thing. I've also kept the box for the conspiracy palette, but it was just a bit too bulky to keep in there with that one. So yeah, that's that side done. So moving on to this side of my vanity, this little basket here I keep in all my products which I use like every single day, so I don't have to keep going into drawers all the time. So I'll also use this little bag here to keep all my everyday makeup in, so I don't have to keep going into random drawers and getting loads of different products out. So I will go through with you what I keep in that bag. So the first thing is my Infallible Pro Glow foundation from L'Oreal. I use these as my everyday foundation, so I either use 205 and 204 together or just 204 if I haven't tanned, so they go in there. And then my everyday concealer is the Makeup Revolution, the C5. And then two bronzers which I use all the time, the Milani Baked Bronzer in Glow and the Makeup Revolution in number 2. And then I also have a compact setting powder which I do like. This is a Rimmel Instafix Matte. And then my everyday blush is Luminoso from Milani. And then my everyday highlighter is the MUA Makeup Academy Shimmer Highlight Powder. And then in there also I keep my eye drops, which are the Optrex, the Intense Eye Drops for dry eyes. They are a lifesaver. And then my brow gel, because I don't always use a brow pencil every day. This is the Primark brow gel in dark brown. So they go into there. We're starting to empty the table now. So this is what this looks like. I always clip a couple of these clips on the side because you need these like all the time. So they go on there as well. Makeup wipes I just literally just leave on the side because I don't use them that often. But in here I have setting sprays, so Urban Decay All Nighter. I've got Primark Primal Water, the Cucumber and Green Tea. I've got my protein spray for my hair, which is an absolute must. And then I've just got some moisturisers which I use every day, my micellar water which I cannot live without. My two setting powders which I use every day are either the RCMA No Colour Powder or of course my Laura Mercier, which is just my favourite of all time. So they go in there as well. And that just sits like nice and tidy there, and it's all there ready for me. I've also got some bobbles which I'll usually just keep just in that little pocket there, and everything's still out but it's all nice and neat and like tidied away pretty much. So all we've got is those few things to put away. Everything else is nice and tidy and organised. So let's carry on. So this is like another one of my hoarding drawers because this is the lip drawer next. So you'll probably see why. These are all of my lipsticks and lip liners. So all my lip liners are in this pencil case, and they're mainly all NYX ones, but there's a few MAC ones. There's some random eyeliners in here which I don't use very often either, but this is a lip liner which needs to go in there. So this is Spice from MAC. I really like Leo from Jeffree Star, and there's a lot of NYX ones in there which I love as well. And then again, I'm like a sucker for packaging, so this is Celebrity Skin from Jeffree Star, which I'll keep in its little packet. And I've only got 4 Jeffree Star lipsticks, which I had in a mystery box. So I've got Celebrity Skin, Diva, Pointessia, and then the exclusive one, which is a really nice like nudie pink. And then I have all of my Kylie Cosmetics lip kits. So I have Exposed, Coco K, Dolce K, and then this one which I've used today, which is Candy K. So they could all go there. And then there is method to the madness with this, even though it doesn't look organised, but I promise it is. So there's 2 different lids. These are subscription box lids. So the first one has all of my nudes in, and nudes are like my thing. Anything that's nude, whatever it is, always goes in here. It was really organised, and then it just got to the point where there were so many, and then it just wasn't organised anymore. So then in here, where there isn't many more, is all of my bright colours and like bolder colours. So again, still all lipsticks, glosses and things like that. And in the very back here is another tray which has got like all of my loose pigments, loose eyeshadows, glitters and things like that. That's not a lot, but I've got a few like nice glitters from Primark, my glitter eyeliners from Collection which I love, Revlon Colour Stay, cream eyeshadows, and then I used this glitter the other day, so that can go back in there. So yeah, we've got quite a few things going on in this drawer, but I still like know where everything is, which is the main objective. So that can go back in there, and then bright lips, that can go back. Nude lip tray can go back. And then some more lip products, and then all my pencils back in that pencil case. We can close that one. The next one down is going to be my final drawer, because the one below that is my hair drawer, so like my hair dryer, my brushes and things like that. There isn't even that much in there, but I feel like hair drawers just get really messy and I don't want to be judged, so I'm not going to show what's in there. But I'm going to be doing a hair care video, so you're going to see everything that's in there anyway. The next drawer down is just like got body lotion in and stuff, and to be honest, it's been in there that long, which I think it needs to be thrown away now because it's probably out of date, because I never go in that drawer. And then my bottom drawer is just got stationery in, which is boring. So this is going to be my last drawer because it's the last drawer that's actually got like beauty products in. And here is just where I keep all my nail stuff and my lashes. So I've got this little box here which came in my lunchbox set, which I use for work, but I didn't have a use for this one, but it says brain food on and it's the cutest thing ever. But this is where I keep my lashes which I've used. So you can reuse eyelashes, just clean the glue off. I use micellar water to clean mine. So I'll use these a few times and then I'll get some new ones and these will be thrown away. But I like to just keep them like all together. And then I've also got a little kit for tinting my eyebrows. Keep that in there. And then I keep like lashes down the side which I've either used and they've gone back in the box or I haven't used yet, like these ones from Girls With Attitude. They look so big and fluffy. I need to do like a proper glam look with them. And then I've just got some nail files and then the last little box I've got is just nail stuff, which I never have to do my own nails anymore because Abby does them at work. So I always have gel nails now, so I never need to paint them myself. So yeah, that is the very last drawer and my desk is now completely clean and tidy. So let's have a look at what we've accomplished in this little cleaning activity day. Okay guys, so that completes my organising, my makeup vanity and my little vanity tour. As you can see, we are now very clean and very organised, which I absolutely love. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Again, look out for more videos like this and let me know how I did. Let me know if you like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well and I will see you next week in my next one. Bye!